Hello everyone. I thought that the trailer analysis proved to be quite a watched video, so today I have a follow-up for the actual movie titled The Age of Disclosure, which premiered on Sunday during the SXSW festival and aired once again yesterday. Today we saw a post on Reddit which reposted a tweet from a person who has seen the movie in person at the festival, and I have to admit there is more information included in the movie than I had initially expected and anticipated. So without much further ado, let's dive into the content, but beware spoilers ahead if you intend to watch the full release. The first motion is that the irrefutable existence of UFOs and aliens exists in terms of proof and includes video. This has been raised before, including mentions of high-resolution videos, which I think is referred to here. Hal Puthoff, the veteran physicist who was present at the movie premiere, confirmed that he has worked in the Legacy program, which is hidden from public knowledge. The former Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin was briefed on the crash retrieval program in anticipation of the economic impact should President Trump decide to proceed with a disclosure press conference at some point. We got to hear that the Science and Technology Division of the CIA is the mastermind behind the crash and retrieval program, and people there know more than the director of the agency, who is pretty much a political nomination and kept at least partially in the dark these days. More information was also apparently provided about the crash retrieval program by said Hal Puthoff. When it comes to the classification and classified information, there was a mention confirming suspicions that the Department of Energy plays a major role in the cover-up as it escapes standard classifications. Here again we have Hal mentioning that there are in fact several non-human species which have interacted with our planet. Next, there was a mention of Russia recovering an 80 feet or 20 odd meter Tic-Tac type UFO. Said craft apparently had humanoid bodies on board and was equipped with a directed energy weapon. It is unknown if it was a laser or other type of that technology. Another scientist and a collaborator of Hal Puthoff, Dr. Eric Davis, was told by President Bush the Elder that the crash and retrieval program has operated since 1940s, possibly hinting at the Roswell incident and that the alleged meeting between non-human intelligence and President Eisenhower at the Holloman Air Force Base actually took place. Puthoff and Davis reiterated what we could already read in Lou Elizondo's book Imminent, that the UAPs use bubble-type propulsion systems and that these bubbles cause light distortions at the interface, which is one of the key reasons why UFO photos are almost always blurry. The physicist also mentioned that the almost mysterious zero-point energy technology and energy derived from quantum entanglement are real, and those could offer virtually unlimited clean energy. It is a well-kept secret, most likely because the risk of falling into wrong hands. The same energy sources are also mentioned as our hopes in terms of going for the stars. Returning to the Bush family, the Stephenville, Texas UFO incident of 2008 involved a UFO flyby over the presidential ranch there, with CIA arriving soon afterwards to investigate. Still remaining in the world of politics, we have the current Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, indicating that defense contractors claim non-human tech as their property. Next, there was an apparent confirmation that the Vatican does know about the presence of non-human intelligence and its visitations, but has decided to keep the world in the dark, maintaining the cover-up. We had Jay Stratton coming forth as the first-hand witness who mentioned himself providing information to the Congress, including the location of the non-human tech, but the Congress was denied access to it. He encouraged people to push the legislators for transparency as an important factor on the way to disclosure. He also mentioned that some intense information should not be revealed to the public, sparking speculations regarding the NHI's involvement in our ontology. He is also worried about the Cold War and the race to fully unlock non-human tech. Whichever country does that first will become the global hegemon. We had some other information, like whistleblowers Lou Elizondo, who is the narrator of the movie, and David Grush facing death threats from an undisclosed group of 27 people. And speaking of Lou, his message was quote-unquote, "You will say I wish I would have known sooner," which sounded a bit ominous as it were, without further explanation provided. Hal Puthoff is again the final mention, as he indicated that he has cooperated with the National Science and Technology Organization which led to some new AP related efforts which are starting now. So this is it. What do you think of those spoilers, dear viewers? I myself knew most of them, but there were details which I have either forgotten or have never heard before. I believe that especially to people who have never been interested in the topic before, or who have had just a very cursory interest, the movie can be quite interesting, possibly eye-opening, at least those open enough to the idea of us really not being alone. That's all for today, well, almost. Thank you all for watching, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you soon in the next video. As a bonus, have a very interesting statement coming from Jay Stratton, even if out of the context. Has he actually talked to an alien?